My name is José, and in this short video I will summarize the content of this seminar, which refers to the use of the Norwegian edX server and Google Apps to create a distance learning framework based on the flipped classrooms concept. What I will show in this video is a small part of the total number of slides that I prepared for this presentation, but the complete presentation is available from the seminar website, which is located at this address. By the way, I am using exactly the same approach and the same tools that were used to prepare the video lectures for my course. But please notice that I do not want to present myself as an example. My objective is to share and discuss my conclusions regarding the use of these technologies and this pedagogical model. But I am very pleased to have this opportunity to discuss the use of technology for these two purposes, to improve the quality of teaching and learning and the student success rate. In fact, these are the two main reasons why this seminar is being organized. We will start by looking at the changing landscape of teaching and learning, and then after a short coffee break we will look into more practical aspects addressing the development of content for edX and Google Apps and the conclusions derived from their use. One important aspect to bear in mind is that students are no longer as they used to be a few years ago. This new student profile is just part of the changing landscape that I referred in the previous slide. More and more we find students that have family responsibilities, a working life, and little time to spend at the college. Notice that some of the slides will include a short link at the bottom, which refers to the sources that I used to prepare this seminar. But this changing landscape is not restricted to the student's profile. In the last 2 years, we have witnessed the widespread availability of high-quality online courses for free, enabling the students to learn from top-rated schools and top-rated professors. These MOOCs, or massive open online courses, are delivered through platforms like edX, which is being used here to deliver a classical mechanics course at the MIT. So all these questions lead us to the first question that I would like to propose to you. How is our role as a teacher, and actually the role of our students as well, affected by this changing landscape? Do you believe that plenary classes will cease to exist? Or do you eventually believe that the MIT will be able to offer online engineering degrees to students in Kongsberg? And ultimately, do you believe that your job may be at risk? Because I believe it may. So it is obvious that online education is becoming more and more important for all types of higher education institutions. And in a recent report that was made available on the future of the MIT education, it is stated, and I quote, that the transformative potential of online teaching and learning technologies presents a long-term challenge that no university can afford to ignore. The Southern New Hampshire University is a very interesting example with this respect. 5 years ago, they had only 2,000 students, and now they have more than 34,000 students, and this was all based on a new online education strategy. I think this case study may trigger a very interesting debate on the consequences of low-cost education. And this could be also the topic for a second question. The low cost and the flexibility of online education can be disruptive in the United States, where higher education is extremely expensive. But can it have an impact on the Norwegian higher education sector, considering that student debt is in no way similar to what happens in the United States? I believe it can. So following a coffee break at this point, we will start the second part of our seminar by looking into how to create online course content and websites using edX and Google Apps. All these resources are freely available. The edX server is available through the BIPSIS organization, and the Camtasia Relay client, as well as various other tools, are available from the Uninet's eCampus initiative. Google Apps are, of course, freely available to everyone, and those tools that are particularly important for teaching and learning are listed here in this slide. At this point, you might wish to try some of these tools by yourself, and in that case, what I suggest is that you pause this video here and you download and install the Camtasia Relay client as indicated in this slide. This simple application is very effective for recording presentations, so you can use it together with Google Sites or PowerPoint to create short video lectures. This is actually what I am doing now. And following this first exercise, you might register at the BIPSIS edX server and try to create one learning unit using the video lecture that you have just recorded. The course website that I have used to support this year's Digital Systems course was created using these tools and comprises a Google Calendar to schedule all course activities. So it comprises a Google group to support the discussion forum and a shared Google Drive to support the course workspace. And of course the BIPSIS edX server was used to host all video presentations and the formative assessment quizzes. You can visit this website using the FDS 3101 link on the top right of the seminar website. Creating a similar website is extremely simple, and it can be a good exercise if you consider developing your own sites, either for teaching and learning or for any other activities. Actually, the seminar website was created using the same template. I have made the course template available in the public domain, so creating a website that uses the same structure takes only a few minutes, and you could try it right now if you wish to give it a try. The weekly group meetings play a major role in our teaching and learning model. And what you see here in this slide is an example of one of those meetings where where Google Slides were being used to specify the final coursework. And in this case, I was clarifying some student doubts. The slides in this case were being broadcast from my computer using the screen share feature of Google Hangout. I find it very interesting that the attendance rate was close to 100%, which I believe to be uncommon in the case of traditional classes. The students were always there, always on time, and our discussions went smoothly, regardless of where I might be each week. Actually, we had meetings from Porto, Lisbon, United Kingdom, even the United States. Another advantage of using these tools is the wealth of analytics data that they provide. Now, unfortunately, I did not gather analytics from the course website, but they are made available automatically for YouTube videos. And in this example, you can see that each student watched the final coursework specification video on the average 2.7 times. I think this is good for everyone. It is good for me, since I don't have to repeat the same explanations over and over. And it is good for them, because they can watch the videos whenever they want, wherever they want, and as many times as they want. Finally, and to conclude the introduction to this seminar, I'd like to refer to the student survey forms. This slide shows the distribution of results in the case of the first 4 questions of these forms. For the 2 last course editions, 13-14 and this year, 14-15. I have used the same teaching and learning model last year with 2 exceptions. I did not have the edX server last year since it was not yet available, but the video lectures were available in YouTube. The other difference is that I was at the college last year and everything was done at a distance this year. I believe that the comparison of the information gathered in these 2 years, and particularly of the complaints presented by the students, opens the way to a very interesting debate concerning the changing pedagogical landscape from the students' point of view. Are they really prepared for a student-centered, active learning model, or do they still prefer the more passive role that is possible with teacher-centered instructivist models? Well, these are some of the questions that I will be pleased to discuss with anyone that wishes to participate in this seminar. Thanks very much.